very talented.
It's also very, very odd.
It's a funny gag. It's like, oh, that's totally Bjork. Nope, it was Bobcat.
There, the race.
Bobcat Goldthwait?
You can have that. Now I just want to go watch Lucky Number Sleven. My guilty pleasure bad movie.
Again. That's a great movie.
Oh, it's a bad movie, but it's like a guilty pleasure bad movie. No, I don't think it's a bad movie.
I think it's a very good movie. I quite enjoy it.
It is Netflix fodder. It is late night cable. Oh man, I should watch that.
I like it. I enjoyed it first time I watched it, and I've enjoyed it. It's been a long time, but I definitely enjoyed it. I mean, it's not like great cinema.
I can't remember what the main character, like what that actor is, but it's like discount Chris Pine.
Josh Hartnett.
Discount Chris Pine and
no, you don't like anything like Chris Pine, unless you're thinking of a completely different movie. Josh Hartnett's tall and dark-headed. He doesn't look anything like Chris Pine.
Tall, dark, and perhaps handsome.
I mean, he's pretty handsome in that movie. Him and Lucy Liu are not hard on the eyes.
Now that all the pieces are on the board, let me ask you fellas, how many of you can I coerce into doing a Mario vs. Donkey Kong 2 food?
Absolutely, sign me up. I'll have to figure out how to DS emulate.
It depends entirely on whether you can make a DS emulator work functionally or not, and I'm not convinced of that.
DS emulation works just fine.
Yeah, DS emulation is pretty decent. 3DS is a little bit sketchier, but not bad.
Last I knew of, there was no reliable emulation for it.
DS and 3DS both are pretty solid. There's a few titles on 3DS that have some issues, but for the most part, like 99% of games run are pretty flawless. 99%.
Oh, I pushed the button.
Pretty flawless.
Okay.
I'm gonna load up week 7 whenever you want there, Dan.
Okay. Links in.
Actually,
I'm
gonna. Yeah, I'll load up week 7.
Okay. I think everybody's really loud today, and it must be my end.
I don't know. It just I'm
that
telling
doesn't
you,
make any sense.
I'm telling you, Discord changes random settings on you. Like,
oh no, it absolutely does, but I don't know where or what they are.
And that's not just like Streamlabs or another one. They all do. That's not just one or the other. They both do that.
I figured out what was wrong with my OBS for streaming, Raz. It was just sending it off to a port to who knows where. So I think maybe that just works now.
Well, that's more or less what Ricky was saying.
Good. Yeah.
He was just saying you just needed to redo the port.
No, like it wouldn't let me stream when I had no Lua scripting running. Like I couldn't get my stream working there a minute ago. I had to reset a bunch of stuff.
Oh, I don't know then.
Yeah, it just randomly updated and changed around all my ports.
So, Blau, I will tell you that your whatever you cropped for Mario 1 was probably not a good test for that because
I made a new one just for Mario 3.
You're cropped a little short.
Am I?
Yep, because I got you right next to Bob, and you're a little short.
What am I doing here?
Well, I cropped it to the bottom of the stage.
The stage. No, Mario 3 has like there's like extra black pixels under the stage. Like Mario 3, I'm trying to think of what is a good. The Zelda opening screen is an excellent screen for cropping.
It is probably the best one I can think of.
If you have Tetris, just load the actual game, because the entire screen is just blocks around the edges.
Mario 1 was good for like a max size
title screen
NES resolution, because like all the edges are a nice blue.
Star Tropics is good for
Mario 3, for whatever reason, had a lot of extra black space on both the bottom and the left side.
No, like I said, if you crop to Zelda, everything is golden. But like you're not missing anything. It just means that you're ever so slightly stretched compared to Bob. But that's okay.
Do you want the Star Tropics realm? Like it's when you load it up, all the edges are colorful. I could just drop that in the.
In fact, I could fake it. I could just draw a freaking black box under your thing, and no one would ever know.
I can also just do this.
There we go. Yeah, there's like 8 pixels at the bottom that are unused.
Hey, that's adequate. Okay. Oh, by
That's
the
all
way,
we're going for here. Adequate.
I hit the button.
Yeah.
The button.
Yeah, there's already Enigma and it's Buttface. I thought it was not a girl face actually talking.
No, it's just me.
I just read not and face.
Just being sassy to Enigma.
Sometimes speed reading does not work.
I never learned how to read. I don't know how you're supposed to speed read.
I still can't get over this picture of Bowser and Bowser Jr. from yesterday.
It's so good.
It's so good. It's just Bowser's reaction is perfect. He's like,
Where is this? Is this in memes?
I'm pretty sure I posted it in memes yesterday.
Oh yeah,
it has
Bowser's got some big. What exactly is going on here? Look.
Well, it's got such the look of disapproval, but knowing that technically they're right. Like every parent goes through this, like, no, I don't want you to go out late. But Dad, I'm 14 or whatever, and it's like,
I think it's more that Bowser Jr. He's just
can't
like,
keep you forever.
I'm a little angel that I'm doing nothing wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not touching you in picture form. That's what it is.
Right.
I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
Stop hitting yourself.
Speaking of Bowser, man, played Yoshi's Island DS over the weekend and Yoshi's New Island. I didn't go for all the collectibles.
I should have called it Yoshi's Old. The other one, Yoshi's Old Island.
I just went straight through it and beat it. I'm now of the opinion that people give Yoshi's New Island a ton of undue flack. Yes, it has like the worst soundtrack in video game history, but the gameplay is pretty close to the original. Yoshi's Island DS, however, that game's terrible.
Just terrible.
Let me get it. Let me get it here. This is important. There you are. Enjoy butt music.
This is.
Listen to that music right there, Dan. You tell me that's not butt music.
Where did you post?
It's in memes. It's where it belongs.
Okay, we're gonna go on memes, and I'm going to open this up, and we will play this music. I do not like this music.
It is the music of my people.
You know, I'm used to calling bad synth horns like farts.
Oh, yeah, no.
I mean, one of those instruments kind of sounds like it's trying to be a kazoo.
It is trying to be a kazoo.
Yeah, there's a thing that's trying to be a kazoo and a thing that's trying to be a trumpet.
Is this the Yoshi's New Island title theme?
It's the Yoshi Clan music.
Yeah, that's kazoos.
You knew the one I was gonna post.
They're both kazoos that are playing.
Well, the thing is,
putting on good music.
The rest of the soundtrack is not totally awful. Like, it's not great.
It's pretty
spectacular. They sure put forth the worst first foot.
Yeah, that's Buttface. I'll give you independent third party. That's butt music. That is the music of your people.
I mean, I'm used to saying that the Genesis, sounds like a wet fart most of the time. But I mean,
which I thought he's Canadian. I thought the music of his people was Bare Naked Ladies or Rush. But
nope. It's actually Great Big Sea.
Oh, I like Great Big Sea a lot.
Hell yeah.
I thought it was Celine Dion.
And surprisingly, Blau, that's still not the worst the worst DS OST. That still goes to Sonic Chronicles.
That's only because they used low quality MIDIs instead of music.
And they used low quality MIDIs because they had to rewrite the entire OST in a week.
Yeah, because they used a bunch of stuff they didn't have the license for.
Oh man!
Here's a spoiler.
Sonic licensing issues
is MIDI. It's not that it's MIDI. It's that it's bad instrumentation.
Have you heard those Sonic Chronicles MIDIs?
I'm sure they're bad, but it's bad. They're bad because of bad instrumentation and bad written music. The fact that it is sequenced is not the problem. Anyway,
I can't even go.
Wait, before you start though. So I just got back and I was hearing about how MIDIs are bad.
Yep, sorry.
I do want to comment that Metroid Prime is all MIDI and it's like the best soundtrack ever.
Raz, you just completely walked into and reiterated the point I was making. So thank you. So
it's
here's
the best soundtrack ever.
There's so much video. I mean, there's music right now that you can listen to in video games, in a game that's made in 2022 that is sequenced. There's so much stuff that's sequenced. MIDI is just a protocol, okay? The stuff that, whether it sounds good or bad, is because of instrumentation. And even then, just because something, I mean, you can still artistically use, quote, bad instrumentation. Like, I shit on the Genesis a lot, but there's good music on the Genesis.
I mean, a lot of Genesis games did just use the excessively farty instruments, but then you've got stuff like Sonic that's fantastic.
Well, I mean, you're telling me I listen to like tracker music all the time.
Well, the tracker music is completely different than what is done in the Genesis. Is an FM synthesizer. Trackers are sample-based programmatic sequencing. I mean, they are of the, both of the sequenced variety, but they are very different beasts. And even then, you can still use, like, if you listen to that, Ninja Turtles soundtrack that T. Lopes was putting out, there's so much actual sequenced stuff using multiple different types. Normally you'd say, oh, well, I know this sound chip can do X, Y, and Z. He's mixing stuff from like 3 different sound chips in one song, which obviously you couldn't do back in the day. But like I said, I shit on the Genesis a lot, but the Genesis is just, all it is just a Yamaha like OPL chip that, in the right hands with somebody who knows how to program an FM synthesizer, can make some really interesting sounds in it. The problem is that A, you can't have all those channels in the game at the same time, and B, the stuff that actually sounds like, you can go on and say, oh, I'm listening to this great remixed album for Mega Man X that was done using the Genesis sound chip. This dirty trick is you cannot actually play that and the game at the same time. So it's like people can say, oh, yes, the Genesis can do this. It's just theoretically, the Genesis could do that if all you ever did was the Genesis was a music playing machine that people wrote music for. But it's not.
Genesis does what Nintendo don't.
Yeah, the Genesis sounds like a wet fart, and Nintendo don't.
I don't know. You listen to that Yoshi's New Island soundtrack, and we're back on track.
No, see, the Yoshi's New Island soundtrack is something that is bad on anything, because those are just samples that you could load into any sample-based thing. It's like, whether it's a DS or a computer or something else, that is the fault of the person who wrote the instrument. Like, there's DS games that sound good, but there's DS games that sound bad, and a lot of times
Sonic Chronicles.
They sound bad because people didn't bother. Like, we could go on about like Donkey Kong Country and why Donkey Kong Country sounds so good. The reason why Donkey Kong Country sounds so good is because they were sampling good wavetable synthesizers and using actual sample libraries that were used in production sample-based romplers is what we'd call them. And they managed to crush all that stuff down into, yes, I know, I'm on a rant. It's not 8:30.
This would be a great rant for while we're running. This would be perfect filler conversation.
It's not, I mean, usually 8:30 is yeah. When we're running, I'm too busy.
A little bit early,
you guys.
That's true.
Don't worry, I was making fun of myself before the stream started.
I just want to say, while we're all shitting on Yoshi's New Island soundtrack, at least it has castle music, unlike Yoshi's Island DS, which just has like happy 1-1 music playing in even the final castle.
Sure.
I was like, what the hell am I listening to?
Anyway, I can rant. Bob does have a cogent point that I can rant about stuff as we're playing. So hey everybody, and welcome to Thursday night Let's Racing Time. We're back with week 7, and we've decided that this is week 7. Enough people have put in times for week 5 that I'm willing to grant. I will let those who took their DNFs take their DNFs and let the chips fall where they may. Although I still think doing a special achievement award in the excellence at defeating Boss Bass might still be warranted.
Fuck Boss Bass, I just cloud over that.
I mean, or in clouding, sure. I mean, whatever. Welcome, as I said, to Thursday Night Let's Racing Time. I'm your host, Kefka Floyd. This stream is brought to you by Worcester's Own Polar Seltzer. It is yummy. It is tasty. It is wonderful. And tonight, because we were talking about it the other night, I had in my refrigerator a bottle of lime. So we've got an old standby, good old-fashioned lime, which is an excellent flavor. All right, let's go ahead and go around the Quadraforce and introduce everybody.
Usually
In the
called a box.
It is the Quadraforce because there's 4 forces. We haven't figured out what the 4th force is yet. Anyway,
evil.
It's tragedy.
Tragedy. Drama.
In the upper left-hand corner of the Quadraforce, he's the man that Molly Hatchet says shouldn't play this game too long. He's temporarily not the whiskey man, Mr. Bob the Elder.
Thank you, Dan. I am, in this case, your unsweet tea drinking Southern friend, Bob the Elder, the one with the charming accent. I have Chunks of the dog with me in her normal spot. I do have my unsweet tea as my normal palate cleanser. Well, I may be taking my hiatus from all things whiskeys and gins, and from the whiskeys and the gins and the tequilas and the stuff like that. I can drink other things.
Bob, I gotta interrupt you. Mm-hmm. Unsweet tea drinking Southern friend just sounds wrong.
It does, but I'm not going to drink the sweet tea.
I know why you don't.
Yeah,
I temporarily not.
What I'm about to open is bad enough, but I mean this is a one-time thing. Whereas if I make a gallon of sweet tea, I'm going to drink the entire fucking gallon of sweet tea.
Fair.
Yeah. So I did stop at a store because I was going to get something. I was going to see if I could get something more like North Alabama based, because there are a few that are kind of specific to us. But I looked out and I found a couple glass bottle Mexican Cokes. As we all know, the best Coca-Cola.
I can just buy those at the store.
We can't. They're very difficult to get here. Like you have to look into a store that's got them.
They're very far from Mexico, you see.
I
guess so. They just
I've never really been, but I'd sure like to go.
I've been.
Oh,
well, I mean, I don't know if you can count Tijuana as going to Mexico.
It's kind of like Mexico Light.
It is the happiest place on earth.
I mean, we went there to buy booze because you can buy very cheap liquor and then cross the border and do that 96 times.
That's what everybody does.
Yeah.
South of the border. Down
that is so
Mexico
good.
way.
It's almost the perfect temperature. It needed to stay in the freezer just a little bit longer to get that perfect, almost just slightly frozen thing. But these are indeed the best of all possible Cokes. So anyway, Slancha.
All right.
You need a bottle chiller for that reason.
Yeah.
Next,
so good.
In the upper right-hand corner, they may call Alabama the Crimson Tide, but we call them Deacon Blues.
Deacon Blues.
Blowmajor.
Hey y'all, Blowmajor here, and yeah, I have stopped being lazy and finally cropped my streams for individual games, and now I think I might have thrown off the entire stream.
No, you're fine.
But anyway, tonight I am drinking raspberry lime polar seltzer, as I just got 2 fresh cases of it.
Because Raz, we were saying the other week that Blau had to get it because you weren't here, so we needed to have some Raz in the stream. So,
well, now you have too much.
No, you can never have too much Raz.
Oh, you can definitely have too much Raz.
We can have too much sass, but who knows enough Raz?
But sass or Raz, it comes. I don't know.
What we need is a drink that has Mataz.
Ooh, that's gonna be a tall order.
Speaking of Mataz, in the lower right-hand corner of the Quadraforce, I'm happy I thought of the term Quadraforce. Hailing from the wooded forests of the Pacific Northwest, he's the mysterious and beautiful creature known as Razanir the Orc, maybe.
Hi, that's me. I also have lime polar seltzer today because I didn't feel like drinking or I'm out of whiskey. I'm still in the planning phases, I guess we'll say, of a liquor run, but my best friend who lives down there is on a business trip, and I don't want to just go down there only to get booze.
Right.
So that'll be next week. I don't really have much to add today other than that Zelda game yesterday was fun, so thanks.
It was really fun.
Thanks for putting that up there, Red. And that puzzle at the end was legitimate.
I agree.
I thought it was really good.
It was legitimately annoying.
I
By the
thought
way,
y'all
am I the only
played-
one?
You're legitimately annoying.
You're
Am I
not
the only
wrong.
Am I the only one here that every
We
time he
all
says
are.
Quadriforce, it makes me think it sounds like a 1980s Saturday morning cartoon that would have come
Yes.
along.
Yes.
would
I
come on
do
along
think
with
of
Silverhawk.
that.
It would have been like with Bionic 6 and Silverhawks and
The
G-Force.
Quadriforce. See, we can script doctor this.
Jason
I don't
the
know
Wheeled
why,
Warriors,
but it
that
makes
kind
me
thing,
think of
Lightning
something
League.
like along the lines of American Gladiators.
Well, here's the thing.
Quadriforce, Laser, Blazer.
The thing, I mean, there's so many things that can be quadra, but like now, and Bob,
Quadra Slice.
Yep, the quadra slice. There was the GM trucks with quadra steer, 4-wheel steering.
Yep.
There's the quadra jet, the 4-barrel carburetor.
Yep.
You know, so many things quad. That's why quadra. Because originally I said quad force. I'm like, wait, that's dumb. And then I realized, wait, quadra, that's better. So
That
now
sounds
we've
better,
got.
yeah.
It's
Quadra
almost like
force.
quadra represents a common number.
Yes.
Quad is just a
Maybe.
room on a college
I mean, it
campus.
sounds better than Tetraforce, and that's the same number.
Well, we use tetra
Well,
in chemistry,
I guess
so that's why I
tetra-
don't like quad.
The thing is
Right.
that tetra was actually the word I was trying to think of
Yeah, Tetraforce.
because we go tri and then tetra.
Well, Tetra would,
Yeah.
Tetra would be
Yeah.
better. Would be the more accurate
Yeah.
one. Yeah,
Tetra just
Like
makes me
quadra
think of
just sounds
Tetris.
cooler.
yeah.
And also,
You
has
think
a
of
point.
Tetraforce, I think of Tetris. You're right.
Tetra, that's
Yeah.
correct. So Quadriforce, is the winner. And last, but certainly not least, he's our indeterminately favored Canadian. He's nada butt face.
And I'm here too. Tonight
10 out of 10 intro.
Tonight I have not started drinking yet. That might come later.
Mm.
Boy, I just ran week 6. That was a start. Dan, can you start generating some not seeds that start like that?
I just pushed the button. I mean, that's
Can you
all
push
I'm
the
doing.
button better?
For an
I
extra
mean-
delicious, not a butt face, you must pre-season it with a dash of salt.
Yes.
Now,
Oh.
Isn't there an option in the randomizer where you can like generate multiple ROMs at once? Like you
Maybe.
type in you get a seed and then it gives you the next one. I think Dan, you should just pick the next one for all of these. Like if
Okay.
you give us like 9999993,
One of these days, I'm just
instead
gonna
9999994.
One of these days, I'm just going to secretly troll you guys and just give you all a different seed, and you'll be none the wiser. Anyway, we've got everybody. Let's get this show on the road. Please get to your title screens and Raz, turn off your Koopa parade.
I've
Aw,
already
thank you.
done so.
Well, see, I've got it timed such that when I say it, it disappears.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, I guess it does look good on production, right?
It does. All right, so get your stuff ready. I'm going to start counting us down. And we'll do 3, 2, 1, go, and then we'll be off. So, counting down in 3, 2, 1, go.
I was
Oh,
convinced it was
lovely.
gonna-
Let's do this
Wow.
shenanigans.
You know where this
Another
pipe's
world
going to
for
go.
3
but We're
open.
going to try it anyway. No, it
Right
didn't go
there,
where I thought
right?
was
It
gonna
couldn't
go.
it couldn't go there. That wouldn't make sense for it to go where you thought it was going to go
That's
because
true.
that's a door.
That's true, but the game also
Oh.
hates us.
We would be stuck. Oh, hey, look, it's you. Fuck off.
I don't believe that this has.
Yeah, you're
this
right.
sanity
That-
check, but oh,
Man,
I
God.
didn't
this
even
is-
think about it. You're right. We have to start
This is
here.
great
This isn't the
start.
one I thought it
No,
was.
no.
Yeah.
This is what you all deserve.
Have that.
Eat it up.
Oh god, I second what Buttface said. Let's go to the second seed.
Yeah.
Or was it Raz that said that? I can't remember.
No,
That was
it's-
me. That was my idea.
I just
Frustrated
told
already.
Dan to press the button better.
By the way, Buttface, I think you might have accidentally unticked your
Ah, crap.
latency setting because you were like 20 seconds behind.
Oh, everything's fucked on my end. You're gonna deal with some late butt face. Just a heads up there.
I can't hit the fish. Oh no. There we go.
You don't have to deal with the fish. Use the pipe. That's my
Yeah, use
Ah,
the
I
pipe.
always forget about that
leave
pipe.
leave
Oh,
the fish
no.
leave the fish take the pipe, as they say in The Godfather.
I always forget that you can do that. I always just go to the end of the stage, and you really shouldn't do that.
We really probably shouldn't be helping
God
each
damn
other
it.
out in this scenario, but yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Is the fish gone?
Yeah, the fish won't spawn because you're not at the start of the level, so it
in
doesn't
the-
Why
trigger
are we
it.
helping each other out in a race?
Oh, God damn it.
Because I hate that
just
fish, and I will do
This is a
anything to help
race!
anyone with that
It's not
shit.
like last night. It's not.
I mean, it was still
I'm
a
just
race
too
last night.
nice. You know
Yeah,
this.
but
Well, you live there now, so that's weird. I don't think.
I get that you're indeterminately Canadian, but damn.
His name is not a butt.
I'm
face,
deterministically
not
Canadian, in fact. Well, shit.
Because you
This
live
is
in a
fine.
deterministic universe.
You know, to answer your question why we're helping each other out,
Oh,
in this,
no.
I'm all for the free share of knowledge.
I'm not in a race. I'm not.
I mean, you'd tell them after the race, wouldn't you?
Yeah, not during it.
Well,
I've
this is the
told you
league.
guys about
I mean,
how
they
to
can
skip that
apply it in the
fish.
future.
I've told you guys how to
Nope.
skip that fish after races so many times. If you don't want to listen to me, I will be happy to reiterate myself. I like the sound of my own voice.
Oh, it's fine. Don't worry.
This is next week planning that we're doing live on air. But Raz, I'm spoken for on Tuesday next week. I think Bob and I are going to be doing some Portal 2 recording.
Yep,
Oh,
we're gonna
this is
attempt
not
it.
good. No, no, this is really bad.
Oh,
Sorry.
that was very bad.
Oh, I'm wanting,
That was-
I'm wanting to
it's really
distract people now.
opportune.
I'm trying to get
Rip it,
everyone
Raz.
distracted.
That was really inopportune.
You don't get to live there anymore. I decided. It was me. I was the decision.
I'm the one who decides.
Fuck
me!
off!
You never do that. It's the first time that has ever done that.
Fuck right off. Really? This is how...
Oh, look at you.
Son of
Okay.
a bitch.
Did what happened to me happen to them?
That has literally never done that before.
There's the first time
Look,
for
I
everything.
played I've done this level 1,000,000 times in a million different seeds. It has never done that. Dan saw it.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't
feel
wanna
the
be
same way
here.
Now I'm about to die to a hammer brother.
Oops. 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 Okay, that's alright.
Oops, all waffles.
Oops, all awfuls.
No! I flushed myself. God damn it. Life's bad, guys.
Yeah, it's not great.
Oh, you wait till you find out.
Oh,
Just wait till you find out. And it's not going to be required. We know it.
well, I did it.
I
It's
didn't.
not required, so
I didn't.
me.
We're wasting our time with this. Fuck could you be? I picked the right level to frog. Holy shit. Did I pick the right level to frog?
What the frog?
Yeah, my latency settings are going to be all whacked because I had to declog my ports.
So I think my son's favorite Ninja Turtle is going to wind up being Michelangelo.
I mean, that's a solid pick.
They're like the same person.
Yeah.
He's a surfer dude.
He's a party animal. My son loves parties. Like, he wants every day to be a party. And you know what?
Who doesn't want that realistically, though?
I know, that's what I was about to say.
Well, it depends how
I'm here
introverted you
for it.
are, but
Right, we're all
Every day.
Michelangelo.
yeah, every day.
Being
maybe
around
not so
people is
much.
exhausting.
Ah, crap.
Yeah, I couldn't do that every day.
Oh, I can't stand there. No, that's bad. I was just gonna wait.
Okay, well, let's see what this is. No, this... Well, no, I mean, it's technically... No!
Dan, I did
Damn
that
it.
by the skin of my teeth
No, damn it!
without taking a hit.
Damn it!
Sometimes I can do that, sometimes I can't, but I think I magic pixeled it past it. I'm gonna do it just because this
Well, I
this
know what I
gun's
need
so
to
boss.
do.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Well, let's
Wasting so
just
much time
check.
doing
Let's
this.
do this.
Come on, come on.
Come on,
Oh,
come
no, 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 no,
on.
no.
Do what
no.
you want.
No.
No, no, no,
Come
no.
on, come on.
Lule la lay low.
Whoops. Okay.
Yes, Raz, just jump into the thwomp.
No, I tried to course correct, and it was not the right time for that.
Flump, it's what's for breakfast.
No, I don't have to do any of this. I could do this.
Whoop.
I despise this level.
Let's see. Hey, Number Ender Dude, go check out the Let's Racing Time chat, because I will not be monitoring mine, regardless of the fact that I did just monitor mine.
It's
the
a
ignore
fluke.
box.
Don't believe it. It's a fluke. Don't believe it. The butt face.
That was a very taxing battle there.
Ooh, I didn't have to do that. Oh, that's really nice. Yay, 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 and yay. Did I mention yay?
Yo,
Yay.
That fireball should have hit me.
you.
Oh man, this is not what I wanted to see.
I'm confusion now.
You're not helpful. Okay.
Nice. See that, Dan?
Ah, fuck you.
Don't say what I did.
Can't
but
you
that was
just
a good
go
one.
away?
I am very confusion. Oh, also on last week's seed, I did a first for me. I completed an
this is
end spade.
Painful right
Nice.
here.
I don't know what the
Good
hell
job.
I was doing completing an end spade. Well, where the
Sometimes
hell?
it's easy. It just depends on where they pop up and like how how well the card memorization works. Like I've gotten lucky in going through one in basically 2 turns.
Okay, all right, okay, all right, all right, okay.
Okay, all right, okay, all right, okay, all right, all right, all right. Cool.
Oh, you know what? That's a bad idea right there. What am I doing?
Oh man, I panicked there.
That boss pass.
There we go.
It's got your number.
It's like the cartoons where you see the dinosaur bones.
Dem bones.
I did
Them
not
bones,
know
them
that was
bones.
there.
Dry bones.
Oh yeah, that's
I'd have no way of knowing what he's talking about, but I'm dead curious about it nonetheless.
Well, you shouldn't be dead curious about anything in this seed, just a heads up. It's gonna get you in trouble.
I want to know what Blau doesn't know about the game. I'm very curious about
missed
that.
it.
Well, maybe if someone didn't disallow sharing information, you'd find out.
He shouldn't tell me now. He should tell me after the stream. That would be the correct way to do.
Man, imagine if he just didn't tell you at all. You just die curious about
Well,
it.
I could watch the VOD and figure it out. So
What you just said, Buttface, is the most likely scenario to happen.
Ah! Flush myself!
damn, I don't like that.
Ah, flush myself. Fuck it.
Oh, I always forget this room.
Oh,
I
really?
also ended up doing the bottom part of a level I never do a bottom part on for that last seed. I'm jumping. So here's what it is. These fingers have forgotten all of Mario 3's magic and have instead picked up how to wall jump in Super Metroid. And now I'm
Right,
fucked.
you can only do one or the other.
Yep, I'm just right fucked. It's
God, you're
bad.
so
Fuck,
close
I
to dying
hate.
there.
Fuck, I fucking hate coin chips.
There you go.
What you doing a coin ship for there, bud?
Because I don't have a choice.
Sounds like you chose poorly.
It was in my way. I couldn't go anywhere else, or I couldn't go around it.
He had to go through it to get where he needed to go.
Can't you just like jump off the left side of the coin ship? If
Okay,
you really
If you can,
want
I'll
to.
do it every
Fuck
time.
the fuck off.
I don't actually know.
I'm not gonna try it in
There
the
we
race.
go.
Well, I know where this can't go. Okay, that's where I was hoping it would go.
Oh fuck!
GG easy.
Ah! Why are all my jumps terrible?
I don't know. All of a sudden, I've forgotten completely how to play Mario, and like just in one fucking level, and not that fucking level, just in this fucking level, which usually is super easy, and for some reason, it never fucking ends this time. And
I
it's
saw that fucking
the
level and I
hardest
said
level in
no.
the fucking game.
I said no to that fucking level, as everyone should
I
do.
beat that. Oh,
I mean,
beat that
every
fucking
single
level.
one of you took probably the most difficult way through World 1 that you could have.
You mean World 3?
If you saw a better way through World 1, then more power to you, because I didn't.
I thought I did it correctly. You only
I
have
did
to
it
do-
about
I don't
as
know. I
correct
only
as I
know one way
could.
to do World 1, and that was the way I did it.
Yeah, because the other way was
Yeah.
the other way was locked.
I wasted some time, but
I took what appeared to be the shortest route.
I did one level I didn't have to do. Other than that,
Yeah, you can't just fall off the left side here. I'm not going to because I'd like the item. Oh, I need 1-ups too. Let's get some of these coins.
Oh, this is this level.
Yep. Oh. Dude, that dry bones scared the ever-loving shit out of me.
So, because dry bones are dry bones, would that make regular Koopa Troopas wet bones?
I don't want to.
They're not, well,
Let's not think about it.
All bones are wet until they become a skeleton.
Why are we? No, this is
Raz, think about it.
just dislike. Oh, I have a friend.
All your bones are wet right now, Raz.
I'm aware.
You're not wrong.
I'm aware. I just don't like it.
You don't have to like it. You just have to know it. Live that truth.
Oh, this is gonna be terrible, isn't it?
yeah. So far, I mean, I haven't hit a
No.
fanfare.
So,
I needed lives though.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
Here's a question I have for you.
There we go. We're gonna just solve that problem.
How many
Punkle's got it right.
How
Moist
many
Marrow.
monsters can one body make? Because a body's going to start out as a skelly man, right? Or rather, sorry, a body's going to start out as a body. Then you can turn that body into a mummy. And potentially, after you separate the soul from that mummy, you can end up with like a ghost and a ghoul.
A wraith.
And then from there, if you really want to get technical about it, whatever's left over of that body can turn into a skelly man. So you can have a lot of different monsters just from one body.
He's already going way past what I care about this conversation.
Oh, there's a 1-up over there. I guess.
You know, all a person is a brain piloting a meat mech.
Yes, thank you, Ted.
Get in the meat mech, Shinji.
Did someone show you guys that what is it? Timothy Charlemagne is in talks for a live action.
Timothy Charlemagne.
Yeah, dude.
Timothy Charlemagne. I like that
Kid
one.
Charlemagne.
That's what I'm gonna call him from now on. Is Timothy Charlemagne.
Because he rules the movie theater.
I
Oh.
wasn't a fan of his until Dune, and I gotta admit that he was very, very good.
I got
in
it.
Dune.
I got the off-screen grab.
I actually liked
No, I don't know how to
his
do it, no.
performance in Oh hey, what the fuck? You're here. I don't want you
I'm
here.
willing to accept his more. I just had not seen him in anything. I was dubious about the guy. I'm willing to accept there's other movies he's good in. Like
fuck off. Super fuck off.
Super fuck off, bros.
Super fuck off, bros. Super not right now, bros.
I wasn't aware that was a thing. And goodbye.
people are apparently learning lots of things in this stream. Blau learned something he didn't know. Raz just learned something he didn't know was a thing.
Yeah, there was an item where I didn't know that there was an item. Oh, this might have been not
I
great.
wonder if it might have been the exact same item I just...
Was it a leaf?
No, mine was a 1-up.
Oh, okay.
I thought there was a thing over there. Well, shit.
Oh, is that high? Okay, that's high enough.
Yeah, that's about how I feel. When I'm
Big
already
sigh.
when I'm already this much in the red, I don't. All you get size.
Oh, you keep individual like tracks for all this.
Yeah, it's High Plains Drifter.
Oh, goodness.
Ow.
I don't know
I
what I
named
was
all the-
thinking there.
Why did I just suddenly forget the name of the planet in Dune, and it's just blowing.
Arrakis.
Arrakis.
Arrakis. Yeah.
Arrakis.
High Plains Drifter. Arrakis.
Oh, shit. Fuck that up. What? Why was I jumping here?
Oh, there's... Yeah,
They
I
are
never
making a
really
part
remembered
2 to Dune, right?
Yes, they are.
Sure,
This one's
they
out.
are.
It's a two-part
Sure
movie.
they are.
I mean,
wanna
it's a
say.
three. Really, they kind of took. They kind of.
Ow,
The book is in 3 parts, and they kind of combined like half of. They did
two,
part 1 and
right?
half of part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it was a logical stop. I wish they would have stopped it at a different point, but it was a acceptable and perfectly logical stopping point where they did it.
I'll allow it.
I enjoyed it, and I am not
Yeah,
a big
I
movie
loved
fan
it.
at all, so...
Oh, well, I'm in a huge movie buff, but yeah, I love Dune. I thought it was excellent. And like,
Bob, I have not
Yeah,
talked to you
I
in a hot
actually
minute.
wanted to go see it.
Huh?
I have not talked to you in a hot minute. Have you gone and seen Everything Everywhere All at Once yet?
No, everybody says it's great though.
It's on YouTube streaming. Go and do it right now. Drop what you're doing. Come back. We'll count your time. It's fine.
Yeah, everybody universally says that one's great. So it's one I've got to watch.
They avoid saying the name of another movie that movie is like in that movie, and I will talk to you more about that when you watch it, because we've talked about it.
Do you got to rent it on YouTube?
You can rent it or buy it however you want it.
Hello.
I'm grabbing it. I don't know why
hello there.
I starred here. I'm a fucking moron is what I am. But that's what we're doing.
General Kenobi.
Somebody in the CX30 forum posted a thread in the welcome things, and their title of this
My
thread
life
was,
is sad.
well, hello there. And it's like, they didn't post the meme, and I'm like, well, do I have to post it?
Dan, you always have
Someone-
to post
That
the
was a
meme.
weird looking one up.
We'll take it.
The responsibility falls to you, Dan.
All one-ups are vermin in the eyes of Morbo. Not a butt face doesn't know how boomerangs work.
I've never.
They always come back.
See, the problem is I was not expecting them to
always
come
come
back
back.
at you.
Like Kirby.
Right back at
He
you.
comes right back at you. You know,
I need me a monster to climb that there Kirby.
the theme song for that show is just so fucking cat. It's like in my brain, like rent free for 20 fucking years. It's just like Kirby, Kirby, Kirby. He's the star of the show. It's like it's like please get it out of my brain.
Nope.
And then of course, you know, what can I do for you, King DDD? I need a monster to clobber that there Kirby. You know,
I
it's just-
love the idea of Kirby, DDD having a like southern.
Yeah, he's Creole.
Yeah,
Like,
Kirby.
yeah.
DDD straight
That's
out his
real.
bayou.
good.
That
He
show
don't
did
shout
now.
that go. He don't on bio that coon ass. That's right, shout.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly the kind of guy like
Go back,
King
coon ass.
DDD
King
is like
coon ass.
King DDD is like Big
bio.
Daddy gone bad.
Big Daddy.
Look, Big Daddy, it's regular Daddy.
The vessel with the pestle, and the pestle had the poison.
Big Enos and little Enos.
Enos,
Oh,
he's dead.
fuck it. I got one right here. Might as well, right? There's no reason not to. Even though it's my first name.
I think that right. What I just killed there is hard coded to be there. I don't think it can. I think, however reason that this level has to have that enemy right there every time.
Yeah, that's always there.
That's silly though, and like unless it's like one of
It's
those
a
load bearing.
Yeah, it's a load
Yeah.
bearing enemy.
Yeah, load bearing enemy.
So I was telling Raz this earlier, but I was downtown
Sorry.
today and I missed my bus. So instead of going and doing literally anything else, I saw that there was a shop that had just opened up after doing some renos, and I was like, I have no idea what's in this shop. I'm gonna go poke my head in. And they sell apparently artisanal croissants.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
I had just eaten.
I was fully prepared for you to say that they sell propane and propane accessories.
No, they sell artisanal croissants, and I did not want
croissant
artisanal
accessories.
croissants.
Assault.
But I saw that I poked my head and I had to buy something, right? So it was. Well,
I'm surprised you didn't buy a croissant though. They're so good and they're small.
I had just
There's always
eaten.
room for a croissant.
I had just eaten. Like that's what I was downtown to do, was to eat and to then get food for later.
I had to rejoin because I went nuts, and I didn't get to hear the story about the croissant.
I didn't eat a croissant. That's the thing. I wanted.
Okay,
I went in
the
there.
The story is that he didn't eat one.
Yeah, I went in there to eat something else, and
Please
the
retell
something
the
else.
story in its entirety.
We're not there yet. People keep interrupting. We're getting there. It's a long ass story.
I'm interrupting you to tell you to start it over from the beginning.
So I went into this store that sells artisanal croissants, and I didn't want an artisanal croissant. I wanted something else because I just wanted like a drink or something. And I saw they had sodas on the menu, and I was like, "All right, this is kind of like a hipster joint. You guys got like an Italian soda?" And they looked at me and went, "We don't got no Italian soda." And if you don't know what an Italian soda is tonic water and juice. But they didn't have that. But they said, you know what we do have? We have a espresso tonic, which is a shot of espresso in some tonic water. And I was like,
it's
that's
coffee
probably... Yeah. I was like, that
See,
sounds
that's what I would
interesting.
consider to be an Italian soda because they put coffee and everything.
This explains Buttface's demeanor and poise.
Exactly.
I feel like you were making a
right?
song reference there, and I can't place it, and it's killing me. Like the way you said it. Where,
Oh.
I don't got no so and so.
I thought that was gonna work.
You know what that is? That is the cadence of Albuquerque when they're talking about having donuts or not donuts.
Yes,
I was not doing that intentional, but I'm
Wait, what?
glad that you jumped
You
in.
did. You did that. You did it. You totally did that.
Dan, what did I do?
No,
I walked through the Hammer Brother.
Crawlers or
have-
whatever it is.
You have you had a star on.
No, I meant on the map. I ended up over here on stage 9 after passing through the Hammer
No,
Brother.
you didn't.
It was,
You're standing through. You hit. You were
I
standing
definitely
still.
did.
But
Well, no. So I moved onto it, and then the map moved, and then I moved off of the Hammer Brother tile.
Oh, that happened like the other week because
Yeah.
depending on where you are, if you get a Hammer Brother or something at a point where the map moves,
Yeah, I guess you have like a frame to move.
yeah.
I wonder if that's like a speedrunner tech thing that can be applied. It must be known, I would assume.
at Mitch Flower Power.
It is known.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Mitch, did you know you could do this? He'll be like, yeah, you're a scrub.
It's on his. Have you
Don't
seen
at
my
me.
350 things? Have you seen my
I said that because
350
I just died. So it's
Yeah.
You know what?
But that's not the end of the story. So as the barista is doing up my espresso tonic, I'm chatting up the barista, as is the polite thing to do. And we're talking about, they're like, I don't like the espresso tonic. It tastes weird. It tastes like it shouldn't go together. And I'm like, no. Like bitter from a tonic, and then you got the espresso. That's gonna be tasty. And it was very tasty. But who comes
you're
out of
doing
the
it to
back of
Mitch
the
Hedberg.
shop? But the friend of the owner who is there just kind of shooting the shit as they're opening up, as my old high school social studies teacher who I have not seen in 10 years.
That's random.
And he comes and says, do I know you?
Dan, stop laughing at me.
And
I know it's me.
in those 10 years since being in high school, I have grown a beard and a mustache. I've cut off about 18 inches of hair. I was wearing I started wearing hats, so today it was a straw fedora, because I'm one of those. And it's in like a tattered
It's a
jean
cromulent
jacket.
summer hat.
As opposed to in high school where I wore exclusively dark gray hoodies. So I guess he came out of the back, recognized me on my barista banter alone after 10 years and went, sup? It's like, oh shit. And this high school teacher is what I would consider one of the most influential adults of my early childhood.
yeah.
Like, this is,
couple
of
like
all
that,
the shit
yeah.
teachers I had in high school, this one was the one solid gold.
Yeah, I had a lot of bad ones, but as much as I didn't completely appreciate at the time, one of them is any ability I have, any ability I have to write comes from him.
I think I might hate
So-
that fort more than TFL.
Oh man, which fort is worse than TFL?
The one that like always has like booze and hot feet and that tiny.
Oh,
corridor.
yeah,
yes.
I know that one.
Yes.
Who
God,
put
he's
who put
bad.
that there? It's because the booze and the hot feet. It wouldn't be bad if it was just hot feet, but it's the boo that bounces along the floor there, you know?
Yeah.
Booze and hot feet sounds like you're drinking and
Oh, that's a fireball drink for sure.
Right, I was also thinking, like what mixer would that be? I want to go down the pipe. No.
I'm just trying to raise Bob's blood pressure. It's fine. It's what he needs,
I'm already
right?
playing this. You're not going to raise it much more than it already is.
Hey,
That
you
was
could-
not how I expected to take damage.
You could be learning ZM or SMZ3.
Ugh.
Oh,
I've
all
considered it, but that
You
I can
don't
think of
wanna
better
consider
things
it.
to do with my time.
No, you can't. SMC3 is amazing.
I don't have a lot of bad things to do with my time. My time is valued appropriately.
Fucking hell.
Ooh, I barely made that. How am I
God
supposed to
damn
jump
it,
on
that
you?
would open up that fucking lock, wouldn't it?
Ah.
That's rude as shit.
Ah!
The hell you gonna do with it though, right?
Everything is falling on me.
And I lost my star.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay, that was.
I'll take it. I should be able to.
I actually didn't expect to finish that level.
I didn't need a power up. I didn't need a star. I didn't need nothing here. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's dandy as far as we're concerned.
Seriously.
But is everything candy?
No. Not had
Oh, look,
anything.
it's a minion.
God, I'm way in the
You know
red.
what I need to go and get? Speaking of candy, I need to go get me some candied salmon.
My candy.
Does not sound good to me.
Look,
It's
man.
But I'm
Salmon that
not.
has a
I like
glaze.
fish,
It's-
but I'm not a big fan of salmon.
You get some smoked candied salmon. Oof, oof, oof.
It's because Bob has not been to the wooded forests of the Pacific Northwest, where
It's true, Bob
it
hasn't,
is-
but
it
Bob
is a
had
different-
salmon he liked.
it is a different kind of fish, and it is prepared in a different way. It's like I really miss. I mean, like if I wanted some, I could order like Pikes Peak stuff and pay $50 for the fish, and then $50 for them to ship it.
Do you mean Pike Market?
Yes, I
Okay.
said Pikes Peak, which is dumb.
That's-
I meant Pikes
That's
Place.
Disney, right?
No, Pikes Peak is a mountain that you drive a car up.
Yeah, it's the big one of the big. It's like the big rally race. It's
Yeah.
insanely high.
Yeah, I meant Pikes Place.
Pike Place
the,
Market,
the
yeah.
market. Yes.
It's considered
Where
an
I could
endurance
go
race too, but
To I could pay $50 for the fish, and then $50 for City Fish Company to ship it. But
I would rather just have the salmon uncandied.
I mean, I like all different kinds. Like every time I go,
I'm
I
not a
get
sweet
like
guy.
It's less that it's sweet and it's more just like salmon jerky. It's pretty good.
That actually sounds better to me. So maybe I'd have to try it.
you see, I don't really particularly care for sweet, so
Again, it's a savory thing.
yeah,
You're savorying it up.
it's kind of like maple bacon.
I generally
Maple
fuck,
bacon's
I
actually
forgot
really
what I'm doing
good.
here.
I would generally prefer regular bacon. Maple syrup, I'm with you on that one.
Maple bacon is fantastic.
I've had it. I tend to like just. I tend to
Oh,
like,
hello,
I also
there's a
like
fish
really. Also, if I'm gonna eat bacon, I like. I
Oh
like
no!
really crisp-
Get out of the water.
If I'm
You
gonna eat bacon, I
accidentally-
like really crispy bacon.
I did not intend that.
Uh, I got the sneezes. This
I
is the last
have
thing you want
had,
on a level like this.
I have had a recipe for like a hamburger call for like I took brown sugar and then basically coated bacon with that, and it's real good.
Oh yeah, that's dangerous.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to eat the bacon. I had to put it on my burger.
You got to do that on a baking sheet though. You baking sheet that bacon.
Yeah, because otherwise
Yes.
shit'll get sticky.
Yep.
And
You know what you
well,
pop that in, Raz? You pop that in your air fryer.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah, you definitely do that.
You know what?
Um,
I have an idea that I'm gonna do this weekend.
That sounds like a good idea, Dan. I don't know what kind of idea it is, but I'm down for it at this point.
It's- the
Fuck
issue
off.
with doing like that sort of thing with bacon is that to get the sugar to have the right consistency and like flavor, you have to heat it up until it's like molten, and then it never cools off ever.
You're a scientist. Figure it out.
No, I mean it doesn't lose heat that quickly, so it stays molten for like 30 minutes or something stupid like that.
stupid.
And then you're like, oh, I want to try
Every
and
time
eat.
you say it, you sound like Dexter, and I can't.
I
help
don't know
it.
why I say stupid that way. It's just
You do it every time. You're
It's
Be
because I'm
elongated up.
dumb. Anyway,
Are you dumb or are you stupid?
that was the joke. Thank you.
Aw, don't worry. I got the low-hanging fruit for you all
welcome
the
to the
time.
joke.
Ah,
But
what's
yeah,
the
no,
joke
if-
is all these fucking fish in this level. Jesus.
Jesus.
oh my goodness.
That's right, man. Nobody.
I can't believe how far ahead of me Blau is because I just found
Blau's
the
like a
level.
You
Yeah.
just found
There
that
is
level.
no
I'm
way.
waiting for that. I'm waiting for that level.
Y'all are both insanely far ahead of me.
Haven't seen
I've
it
had
yet.
I've had a fairly good run for
Y'all
last
are like,
few levels,
Y'all are
but
like 3 levels ahead of me. At this
I'm like
point.
10 minutes behind Blau.
Let's give it a shot.
I'll
Let's
take
see
it, man. I
how
don't care.
hateful This level is.
Okay.
But the nice thing
Definitely
about
ain't a
making
Final
that
Fantasy VII seed because it's pretty cloudless.
Oh man, that was a beautiful seed. You know what? For as butt as the start of that seed was, I'll take its back half any day.
The other thing about making that brown sugar bacon is that I bet I could just cook it all in the air fryer and then just put it in the fridge, and I could just eat it.
Yeah, that
whenever,
would work.
and it would probably be okay.
God damn it! Ah, fuck this up. Fuck this up. Something fierce.
Yeah. We're just gonna let that one.
Can you come over here, please? No! Fuck! No. Got him on the eyeball.
Now, Buttface, would you recommend like? would you...
Sorry. Sorry. I hope you saw what.
I mean, yes.
Right? What? 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 No.
Nope.
Annoyed grunt.
Yep.
So, yeah,
I got that reference.
Would you recommend like thin bacon or thick bacon?
You're gonna want thick cut if you're gonna be candying it.
Okay.
I like thin bacon.
I mean, yeah, no, you're gonna want thick cut if you're candying it. In my humble opinion, because it's going to end up crispy one way or the other.
Because there's a particular kind of bacon they have at the store that I've been meaning to try. And it's like the problem is like I can't justify buying like a whole thing of bacon.
Sure you can.
Well,
really by yourself. I mean, you'd have to eat the whole thing.
Well, depending on how artisanal you're wanting to get, go ahead and freeze half that pack. No one's gonna complain.
Right? Like, why was that there at the end?
Raz, what did you learn?
I learned not to deal with my problems and to run away from them.
That's fair.
That is the correct course of action. You have learned correctly. And I'm just burning through fucking...
Oh. I may have wasted this item.
You did.
You know what? That's okay, though.
I'm wasting so many items because of my bad play, and I just don't care at this point.
I'm sort of in that boat, too. It's like, oh, why not? I'll just use this.
You played poorly.
That's me every week.
Oh, look, Buttface found a minion. That's what we're calling like the tiny cheeps that behave like boss basses. We call them minions.
Oh yeah, I've run into several of them.
I honestly think they're worse than boss basses in some regard.
It depends on the stage.
The problem is they despawn.
Yeah.
They despawn and respawn so much faster. Well, boss bass doesn't despawn.
Boss bass is on your ass the entire time.
So if you're in a level where you can just outrun them, they're gonna constantly be spawning like right in front of you.
Right under your butt. Who? Get back here.
If they like loud music, then they'd be boss bass.
Can you hear me rolling my eyes? Is that audible?
Ah, fuck it. I don't need it. Hey, found you again. We were just talking about you son of a bitch.
Should I be fancy? Dan, do you think I should be fancy?
I don't know. I think you're squirrely dandling it.
Is that what you appreciates about him, Squirrely Dan?
Yeah,
he's overcomplicating things. He's squirrely dandling it.
Yeah, he's squirrely danning it. And did you take about 10, 20 off the top there, Squirrely Dan?
Oh, hey, I found that level that Raz was talking about, that Blau was talking about. No, I didn't. Wait, what? Which level did I find? Which fucking level did I find?
Also, I managed to convince my friend and his wife to watch Spy Family, and now they love it.
I knew you would like that meme that I posted.
I loved that meme that you posted.
That was a good one.
That was a very good one.
For a second there, I thought you were talking about Spy Kid and not Spy Family, and I was like, well, I mean, that's
there
definitely
is a kid and there is a spy.
Wow, that's some shit placement. What the fuck is up with this?
This is about to cost me a fuck ton of time when I die right here.
All right. That was a weird-ass level. I found where all the boos live.
Oh,
Right, found Boo's Mansion.
oh,
Yeah,
that's
man.
scary.
That's where they live. It's just
That
where they
was-
live.
Yeah.
I didn't need them
remind
over
me.
there. They could have been anywhere else. But today they chose
like-
there.
So I guess he's relatively close to me, so that means we're like 20 minutes behind both of you.
I was only about 10 minutes behind Raz and then another 10 minutes behind Blau.
Okay.
Oh,
Do
you
you
were
even
definitely
Rando?
about 10 minutes behind me. You're like 2 or 3.
I was so astonished that I got a boss bass level with a boss bass that I let him eat me.
You're like, you're not supposed to be here yet. It's not your time.
No, this is actually a level he's supposed to be in.
Exactly. That's why. It's like, wait, what? Who put you here? Hey, buddy. Hey. You guys didn't get randomized. I think you're normal. I think you were the normal placement for you. What the fuck?
The fucking fuck? Yeah, fucking fuck.
Fuck the fucking fuckers.
Fuck
And the
this
fucks they fucked
fucker's
in
a
on.
Fucker.
Uncle fucker.
Fuck
How
the
quickly
fucking
can we get
fucker
demonetized
from
on
the
YouTube?
fucking sea.
Oh, it's too late for that.
Well, I mean, we'd have to what we're talking about. We
would have to be
wouldn't do it. Now,
monetized.
we'd have to be monetized. Well, and we'd have to be talking about specific subjects.
Oh,
and we're not, so.
okay.
Ah,
I'm surprised that
oh,
didn't hit me.
Ah, come on, god damn it!
Ah.
Why was I swimming there, motherfucker?
Motherfucker.
He just decided to yeet.
Yeah, he had places to go.
He's like, I'm done with this shit.
Well, you know what?
Oh,
Sure,
no.
all right.
This is wrong.
Who
isn't
wants?
it?
Oh, wait,
No.
What have I
what?
done wrong?
What the fuck?
Oh, it's right here. Okay. I was gonna go around for another lap.
I thought I was a frog, but I was not, and that's weird. And that's okay. It's okay that it was weird. Is it okay that it was weird? Yeah, it's okay. We're
You
fine.
weren't a frog. You
You
were
can
a
keep telling
frig.
yourself that. Damn it, I didn't want to use this, but I have to.
Turns out, what's for breakfast? Whoa. Okay.
All right, Marge.
That's
Oh, he's
kind
doing
of
a toad.
like.
That was closer to Marge to me. Didn't really sound like Toad.
I just think they're neat.
That's
I
better.
can't.
That's
That's
more
n-
Toad.
Yeah.
Let's split the difference here.
I could do Toad all right, but
Yeah, that's more of a Toad.
I can't quite get the high pitched raspiness of Marge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Marge
think
isn't very
that's
high-pitched,
what's for
though.
breakfast.
No, she's actually rather deep. She's more of a alto.
No.
Ha ha ha.
Oh, it feels good to be not the one that's being laughed at.
You tried to get fancy.
Try to be fast.
Or now you give me one of them. Or I could have used it a second ago. Things I could have used yesterday.
That's a quick
Wait,
shift.
that's not how that works.
Not how any of this works.
God, why am I so bad at that second bounce? Enjoy my power up, asshole.
Yep. Tasted good, like strawberries.
Fruit punch right now.
Well, that was a GoldenEye reference.
You know, the only Bonds I have seen are the Craigs and the Connerys. And
Well,
the
yeah, I was
one
about
and the
to
Lazenby.
say, I was about to be like, if you, depending on what you said, I was about to react badly there, but then you said Connery's, and I'm like, okay, fair enough.
And Lazenby, I saw Lazenby. Her Majesty's Secret
God.
Service is one of the better
Yeah.
Bonds.
So you know what? I think Timothy Dalton is kind of underrated.
I think he's really underrated. I don't think they gave him a fair chance. I like both of his movies quite a lot.
I mean, I love The Living Daylights.
Yeah, I really don't think he got a fair shake of it.
I'm aware of what happened. I don't know if everybody else is aware of what happened.
If Timothy Dalton
Okay.
Bond is half as good as Timothy Dalton in Hot Fuzz, then we're having a good bond.
He's just Timothy Dalton in Hot Fuzz
Ooh,
is Timothy Dalton.
that was
in everything he's
ambitious.
in. He's just great.
You
that's
magic
just
pixeled that fucker right
That's
there.
just Timothy. That's just
Right,
Timothy
I
Dalton
was a
being
little-
Timothy Dalton.
I was a little surprised.
What are you gonna be like today? Oh, you're gonna be like that today. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna be an asshole. What else is new?
How's that different from any other day?
Same day, different shit.
Mm-hmm. I think it's the other way around, but
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? God. Fucking bless it.
yeah.
No, we're not taking that. We're not taking that.
Well, this is apparently all the water world levels, aren't there? Hey, you want to come over here? Oh, guess not.
Yeah, that's the better option there.
Definitely better one. Definitely a better option. Definitely better.
Don't unlock the thing you're right next to, asshole. Be better than that. You could be so much more original in the troll that you're about to have. You don't have to be, like, just as lame as it's gonna get. Like, we all know you're destined for greater things here. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you're good.
Oh, I didn't want to see this level.
Oop, my ear just popped. That's not fun.
Oh, shoulders hurting.
You don't want that.
In other nudes, and I mean
In other
my shoulders
nudes?
hurting. In other news,
In other
in other
news.
news, water's wet, so it's like it's just a normal state of shoulder hurting's normal state of being.
I finished that 10-hour troll seed with Brick for SMZ3, and, like, my shoulder was dead. I don't know why. I was just, like, clenched up, resting my arm in a weird position. It was bad. It was a bad time.
That
Raz
also
was,
happened to
because-
me in our multi-world.
Because
I was
Oh,
gonna
it's
say,
bad posture.
Raz was, but only because he only played like 3 hours of the 11-hour seed. So
No,
Well-
I don't think it was my posture. I think it was my bed.
Because wall
Oh, was it?
jumping is bad
Yeah.
for your health, it turns out.
I have no cartilage in my right
Fuck
shoulder.
off,
so
it
it's
did,
just
you
random arthritis
bastard!
and other things. So.
So I have a sleep number, so I can adjust the firmness of my bed. But over time, it slowly deflates because it's like 20 years old.
Go straight to hell.
So last
get
night,
you.
I put it back to 100 or whatever, like the firmest setting is, and I slept great.
Nice.
So I believe that's most likely the reason.
Yeah, waking
That'll
up
do
to
the
see
sleep nut.
SMZ3 still going is a bad time for everyone involved.
Right. I don't have a sleep number. I have
Enigma joined in like in the last, like we were giving up at that point.
I need a new bed entirely.
I also,
My
the
mattress
new
is still
bed
good. It's
is
pretty
the
new.
Boxing Day
I definitely
purchase
recommend a
this
sleep
year.
number.
Well, see, I like mine quite a lot. I've got a hybrid. You know, the thing, the half memory foam, half
Oh,
memory
shit.
foam, half springs. So you don't quite lose the shape you get, you know, like you do with a normal memory foam.
It's fine.
It's more like I just
This
can't
is
bring
fine.
myself to spend $1,200 right now.
Yeah, I get
I
it.
get that.
I
I've
feel
been,
like
the
it's
problem
worth
is I've
it.
been saying that for like it is worth it, but I've also been saying that for like 3 years. I also need a new couch.
Yeah, yeah. A good mattress is one of the few things that's fuck me.
You
Yeah.
don't skimp
worth
on
about
it.
every
Yeah,
penny.
that's what
yeah.
I maintain is that
But,
like
like,
if
I
you
mean-
want to buy a bed, spend the money.
I haven't had any like pain or problem sleeping
I
or
don't know what I'm
anything, but I
doing with my
know
life.
that this bed is getting toward the end of its
Crap.
life.
Whoops.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. But no, I have had the same bed for like a decade at this point, and I need a new bed. I
also
need a
need- my
damn
bed
new
is-
bed.
15 years old. I need a new bed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mine's not
I-
that old. Yeah,
Mine-
mattress.
mine is like
Mine's only about like 4, maybe
mine's
4 or
15 or
5.
so. Yeah,
Yeah,
it has a lifetime warranty, but like, I mean, I don't think that I will ever need to use it. Oh, that's not where I want to be.
No, this is the wrong spot.
You're the wrong spot.
Oh man, I have lost my spot. Was I here? Was this where I want to be? Sure, this'll do.
And I'm coming up on time, Dan.
Fuck
Yep,
you. Straight to hell.
Oh no, there's doors everywhere. I hate it.
I hate it. Thanks, I hate it.
Don't you have like a supply of hammers?
I might have
Fine.
one hammer.
Time.
I got you.
Wow. GG.
I had clouds this time and hammers, and I used them somewhat judiciously. I had a hammer in just the
I
right
have to get
spot.
over there, don't I?
I only had one cloud.
Blau
I did have a
still
bunch
did
of
40
hammers.
fucking. That fucker Blau still did 40 fucking minutes, huh? I don't know why we're bothering playing. We might as well just go ahead and
No,
give the
don't
trophy to
eat me. I'm
Blau.
not delicious. Ah, no, don't
That's
fall
a race
there.
for second, Bob.
No, it's not. It's not.
You have to get it's for who gets the silver boss pass.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, is there a silver boss pass? I'd like one.
I might cloud this fucking level if I have to do it. No, actually, hold on. Let me think about what I just said. Let me ponder on that one for a minute.
Ponder a thing.
Pinky, are you
The joke
pondering
is
what
that
I'm
I'm playing a
pondering?
water level, so ponder.
I don't do a good Pinky impression.
Bob does not approve. What else is new? Water's wet. Bob does not approve of the puns.
Now
Can I have that, please, and thank you? Thank you. I even said please.
so Bob, do we want to do King of the Hill on Saturday?
Probably. I should be around. I've got to go over to my aunt and uncle's, and I'm not sure when. That would be the only reason I couldn't do it. But I'm planning on going around there in the afternoon. Either that, or I might go Sunday. I hadn't made my mind up. But I'll let you know. I'll let you know pretty early on Saturday whether I can do it. But I think it's probably a good night to do it. I'm not going to go anywhere the next couple weekends, so.
Got nothing going on.
Yeah, just taking it. Well, I'm on call next weekend, and I don't do anything when I'm on call. And in this one, I'm tired. I gotta take a break.
I don't know how to get through that without having a cannonball shot in my face. I just don't.
If it's the thing I think it is, I've not been able to figure that out either. Raz, I got hit by that thing with a fucking hammer brother. That one you just dodged.
Fuck off! Why did you jump?
I don't know when or why most of those.
I have no idea.
Do what they do.
I get lucky sometimes. Yeah, I can't get through that either, Buttface. Like this thing right there you just did.
Yeah.
I do not know how to get through that.
I just take the
without
power
taking
up and I immediately lose it. That's all it
yeah,
is.
me too. I don't know. I mean, short of using a P-wing on this airship, I don't know how to get through that part.
It's not fair.
And this is this.
Well, it's meant to be for auto scrolling.
no good
good-
fight. That was.
That was
tough.
a very clean Ludwig.
Yeah. See, I don't even try that, Raz. Like trying to get him to jump up there, I die every time I try to do it.
You stand under it.
I don't feel safe under it. Like there's too many fireballs that come at you in this
yeah,
space.
I don't do under it either. I
It's
don't do under
very
it either.
rare for him to shoot a fireball at you when you're standing under it.
Blau says that every time I've ever done it, I get fireball shot.
I get fireballed all the time.
Yep.
Well, if he did it every time, then maybe you wouldn't see as many.
Blah. 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 Bringing up the rear.
I thought I did great. And then I got third. So
That's
you
a good
know,
time.
whatever.
It's a good time. I might get sub 1 hour, which is going to be tight, but I'll try.
Yeah, High Flyer, we do this on Thursday. This is just our little channel league. This isn't like anything big.
Yeah, we've got one
It's
more.
us jabronis.
Yeah, we've got one more week of this one, and then we'll probably take a break, and then we'll do something else. Probably go back to Z1R, or unless somebody comes up with a different league. I mean, we're always open to suggestions. It just depends on what we can get everybody to play.
Star Tropics League.
Yeah, that's
No,
probably
no.
gone.
Lol,
no.
no,
We can only participate.
Lamau.
I win. Treble, print me a yo-yo.
What garbage are you going to bring me? What garbage is on sale today? Ooh.
This is eating commands pretty. Every time I try to jump up here, it's eating my jump command.
I got my official Nintendo Switch Online Super Nintendo controllers today that I'm proceeding to not use with my Switch and use as wireless controllers for my Super Nintendo using the 8-bit Do retro receiver.
As you do. As is your prerogative.
Oh, these
That's a good
maybe
word. Prerogative.
Yeah, I've always liked that. Man, these controls are pretty balls.
Yeah.
Maybe once you got used to them, it's not as bad, but they're not very responsive.
Okay, so did any of you all see the trailer for Rob Zombie's The Munsters?
Yes.
Nope.
It looks like it's going to be amazing.
Well,
How could that possibly? I love Rob Zombie, but how could that possibly be good?
Because he's not making it like what you expect of Rob Zombie, where it's like super dark and edgy and all that. It's actually pretty faithful to the monsters.
Well, it's like I think Rob Zombie is one of those like. There's a lot of these creators who have a soft spot for like a very specific thing, and it is 100% clear.
I'll never know.
And it's abundantly clear that The Munsters is that for Rob Zombie. And so
Sure.
Thanks for following, High Flyer. Yeah, come back next
Absolutely.
week. I mean, we still play some, even if League would be over, you know.
Yeah,
Well,
and like
we do
Saturday,
something.
so,
Yeah.
like for instance, Saturday too, we should be. Fuck me. Saturday too, we should be doing. If you like
Propane
Final Fantasy
Enterprise.
IV, we do free Enterprise. Most Saturdays, and then Wednesdays are usually something random. So I don't know what is on the schedule for next Wednesday. I guess I could look at it.
We don't
gonna-
have anything next Wednesday.
It's gonna be
at
some
the
Sonic
moment.
we could
crap.
do Mario vs. Donkey Kong too then.
Oh, that sounds better. That sounds better than Sonic. I'll take that any day of the week.
How do we have 1 week? Oh, okay, we're not caught up.
It's just, it's more like the schedule hasn't really been.
We haven't fleshed it out yet.
right.
We've just got some of that wet bone schedule. We need to put some flesh on it.
Yeah.
That's
So
a callback
anyway,
from an hour
God.
ago.
The reason why I bring
hate
up
it.
Rob Zombie's The Munsters
Ugh.
is because if you watch the trailer, the thing about it is just like the production values on it seem very strange. Like, I get that it's part of the joke, but there's some bits of it that just feel really weird and wrong. Like, it looks like they're filming it on a 60 or like a 30 FPS like mini DV camera. I like what they're doing with Herman because it feels very Fred Gwynny Herman Munster.
Who's playing them?
I don't know. And I think the actors are okay. I mean, they seem nice enough. It's just like I'm just watching this and it's like it feels like Rob is filming this with just a $10 camera, and I'm not sure if people will get that aesthetic. I don't know, Blau. How did you feel when you watched it?
Shit.
It was like watching the Monsters all over again. Because I used to watch it a lot.
I also used to watch the Monsters a lot.
When it was on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I did too. I watched it.
It looks very faithful. Now, how does that translate to modern sensibilities? I'm not enough of a movie snob.
Did you watch the when they tried to like do a Monsters reboot not that long ago? Like they called it like it was like something like the address they live in, like something Mockingbird Lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never heard of it.
Ah, goddammit.
I just wish we could come up with some actual new IPs.
There's plenty of new. I mean, there's lots of new
Just
stuff.
gotta go out and find
everywhere.
them.
I don't ever see anything new. Literally, all I see are rehashes of old things that were popular once. Like that's all I see from anything now.
That's because that's all that people talk about.
I
You
was
gotta go out
telling
and
you,
find the new stuff.
Go watch you some Everything Everywhere All at Once.
See, there you go.
That's a movie, not an IP, though. Like that's just a solitary movie. Like I just want like
Fuck. Okay, yeah,
a
sure, right.
series, something that's completely like say what you want of Stranger Things. It's original. It's its own unique thing, and that's cool. Like
Say what you will of
it's
Stranger
got-
Things, at least it's an ethos.
It's an ethos. It is indeed an ethos. Say what you want about the tenets of National Socialism. It's an ethos.
I don't know why that one got me.
Because it's a good reference, but still.
Alright.
Playing Tetris.
I'm lost
Raz is
in Valley of Bowser.
arranging
Living a bad
all
time.
the blocks, clearing all the lines and stuff. I can't think of better words.
You're letting down your bald brethren over there.
Look, he spends a lot of time refining. See, I used to self-deprecatingly refer to myself as a fatter Brental floss. Well, guess what?
You did.
I'm glad
I'm not
that
anymore.
you picked it up.
Now you're just another Brental floss.
Yeah, I'm just another fucking Brental floss.
Less talented Brental floss.
Now you're Sveltal floss? Sure, we'll go with that.
I'm of the same size as regular Brental floss.
Is he discount Brental floss?
Diet Brental floss.
Yeah. Dan is discount Brental floss. Speaking of
See
losing
up here.
weight, I
Oh,
went
I
to the
got
heart
fish.
doctor today and found out I've lost 9 pounds.
I got
Nice.
fish.
that's
how you
good.
get
Good
started.
job.
And of course, being a doctor, he said, "That's great, but it's not good enough."
Well, I mean, it's a start.
Yeah.
Ooh, hello, you're in a weird spot. I don't like you there.
I've managed to keep the weight off for like 2 years, and that's been really hard.
That's not easy. I've fluctuated back and forth in that time.
This was the correct use of a cloud, I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Just didn't feel like it.
Yeah, some days you aren't feeling it, right?
I will not cloud the first time I go to a level. I will cloud unless it was that last seed.
Yeah,
Like-
I just
Right.
either.
I will try the level and see if I can beat it, because if it's easy, then why not?
Then if I die and it's terrible, then I go on to it. I gambled once and it paid off because I beat Ludwig by the skin of my teeth, but
Yeah, I'll skip levels like that. Like if I know it's the only level in my way, and I'm behind.
I'm always behind. You don't have to add that as a caveat for me.
Just don't die.
Oh fuck you! You do not want to see how many times I died to Bowser. I was getting salty. I was having a bad time. Do you think the fireballs will cooperate with me?
Yeah.
They didn't
Never.
last time.
It's all about execution, man. It's like the fireballs go where they go. You're the one who moves the controller.
Oh, pfft.
Okay. It's not going to be a sub-hour, because I just hit 1 hour on my end, but we're damn close. We're damn close.
I might have gotten sub 40 minutes if I didn't get hit by Bowser when I had a hammer suit.
You don't
Then
want
again,
that
it
life.
was close enough that I might have just barely missed it again.
That's a rough scene. Okay, Bowser's in the hole.
no.
Now I'm jumping over the pit. Can't fly into the pit this time, but we did a couple of jumps. And time. 1 hour,
Good job.
49 milliseconds. No, 49
Good
seconds.
job.
Good job.
Wah. Wah. Raz still
Oh,
needs to
wah.
post his time for week 7.
You guys can all post your times when you feel like it.
Who needs to post it?
Everybody.
I posted
Nope,
mine.
everyone did so far. Four 9. Chew.
All right. Good job, everybody.
Oh, that was a good
Only
week.
1 week left.
I'm not going to complain about that week. We had a good week.
Yeah. It could always be worse.
There we go.
All right.
Oh, right.
All right. Well, thanks for playing, guys. A good turnout was had by all. Make sure to come back next week where we will hopefully finish this off. I mean, I don't think it's a spoiler to say that probably Blau is gonna win
I'm
it.
in the same boat you were in with that one Zelda league where I could not even participate and still win.
But
Yeah, just take the
nevertheless,
week off. It's fine.
but nevertheless, I'll make sure to post standings and stuff. But yeah, maybe King of the Hill on Saturday. We don't know. We haven't put down for Wednesday yet. I'm sure we'll have something.
We got August and September in there now, so
Yeah,
anybody can
August.
add if they
I'm gonna
want
put
to.
we got to put City Skylines. We got to put Mega Man 11 in for August.
Uh,
I need to start practicing.
Raz, when do you get tied up again? Like, because you're playing that one, aren't you? Or
I
you're not
have
doing...
I have a date for that. Let me see here.
Because that means
are you doing 11? Are you doing Mega Man 11?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll do it when you can run.
Academic calendar. Hold on.
we can discuss this offline.
Yeah, you can go ahead and
so-
stream off. Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Cheers, y'all.
Night, everybody.